birthday. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Marlene. Welcome to my channel, bitch. Do not forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell right next to it so you get notified every time I upload brand new video. A brand new video. A brand new video. As you guys can read by the title, today we are going to be making champurrado. I have never in my 27 years of life ever thought of making champurrado. And I love champurrado, but it just never crossed my mind. I decided that today was gonna be the day that I tried and attempt doing champurrado at home. So if you guys are interested in seeing how my champurrado comes out and if I can have potential to open my own champurrado store, then please keep on watching. So we're just gonna jump straight into it, girl. Like, I have all my ingredients right here. So we have masa. My bad. We also have abuelita chocolates. This is so freaking good. We have some Mexican vanilla. We have some carnation evaporated milk. We have piloncillo. We also have canela. And we have nuez, just because I want to add like my little twist to it. Oh, wait a moment. We also have our milk right here, and we're also gonna need water. I went ahead and asked you guys on Instagram to leave your assumptions about me. So in the process, I'll throw a little assumption here and there. So first step we have here is our masa. And we're gonna be using 1 cup of this masa, and we're gonna toast it up in a little sartén. We have to put it in like medium low heat, so I'm gonna put it like at a 3, something like that. Hopefully I don't make a mess, girl, because oh my goodness. And we're gonna get 1 cup of this, 1 full cup, and we're gonna add it to the little sartén, okay? And supposedly you have to let it tostar a little bit, kind of like a brownish color. You don't want to burn it though, because they said if you burn it, your champurrado is gonna end up tasting burnt. And girl, if the tias and the abuelita taste that, no te puedes casar. We're gonna do 1 step at a time, girl, because I could do another step over here, but I don't want to risk my little masa burning on me. I think we're just gonna let it sit for like 6 minutes, and we're just gonna be moving it around hasta que se haga de un color doradito. But let's go ahead and answer some of y'all's assumption. Again, this is all in the broadcast channel, so if you guys are not in the broadcast channel, go ahead and join them, my loves. First assumption that I got was that I'm a toxica. Bitch, let me motherfucking tell you, because me and my man go at it. Like, we be fighting every motherfucking day. No, I feel like I'm a toxica if you give me a reason to be a toxica. Like, if I see you and you're acting sus about something, I'm gonna ask questions. Like, I'm gonna be like, who you texting? Who just called you? Where are you? But my man hasn't given me those reasons at all for me to do that. I feel like a woman is toxica when she's not sure about her relationship. So if you see yourself being toxica with your man, ask yourself why you're being like that with him. Is it something that he's creating within you, or is it like past trauma? Because sometimes it can be past trauma, so maybe you just have to work on that. But maybe it's your man's and you don't trust him, and you have to learn how to trust him. Or either you trust him or you just break up with him, because girl, let me tell you, a toxic relationship is not it, and it's just so draining. Okay, so I think it's been like about 5 minutes, but dude, I don't know if it's tostado or not. Like, this just still looks white to me. Dude, if I burn it, it's game over. Like, bye-bye champurrado. I'm also gonna have my mom and my dad taste it to see if ya me puedo casar vibes. Oh my god, my dad trajo la rosca para el champurrado. Let me see. You guys, look at my dad. No freaking way. Le dije, voy a hacer champurrado y se fue por la rosca. Now the pressure is on, girl, because if it doesn't come out good, los voy a dejar con el antojo. Alright, guys. I think I'm gonna end up leaving it like this. It looks a little bit doradita vibe, so I'm just not gonna risk it. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in this blender because I know I'm gonna end up using it to blend it off. And now that we have our little masa right here, we're gonna put this to the side. Meanwhile, we get our other olla ready. So we're gonna get our olla. You guys can use whichever olla you guys have. Any princess, no sé qué. Oh, it's actually Princess House. Okay, mom, I see you. We're gonna add 3.5 cups of water. 3 Now we're gonna add 2 whole sticks of canela in here. And we're also gonna add 2 piloncillos to it. So 1 and 2. Alright besties, meanwhile we let the piloncillos melt. We're gonna go ahead and do another assumption of me. Y'all went in, girl. I was like, one of them was, you get shy when you meet someone new, but get comfortable fast if you vibe. And that is true. I am very shy when you first meet me. I'm not very talkative, but if we click and we vibe, bitch, I'll be making all the jokes in the world. Like, I'll just like be myself, right? Sometimes I wish that I can be outgoing like right off the bat, but I've tried and I just can't. I feel like I just feel more awkward. So I'm just like, I'll just stick to my method. An assumption someone had of me was that you cook really good. Oh my goodness. Thank you for acknowledging that. Okay, let me tell you something. I don't cook often, but when I do cook, I'm good. I'm not saying it just because it's me coming from me, but I'm saying it because every time I cook something, my mom will like try it, or my dad, and they'll be like, this is good. And I'm just like, thank you. Es porque no quiero, pero sí puedo. Because dude, honestly, I'm not even gonna lie, I hate cooking. The reason why I hate cooking is because like I'll be hungry and I'll be cooking, and by the time I'm done, I'm not hungry anymore. Like I don't want to eat anymore, and that's because I lose my appetite when I'm cooking. Because it just takes forever, dude. I've tried getting into cooking before, but I just can't. It really has to be like something like this, like champurrado or the churro cheesecake. I loved making the churro cheesecake. Actually, my little brother was asking for it not long ago. He's like, when are you gonna make the churro cheesecake again? Which, by the way, if you guys have not watched, you guys need to go watch that recipe because it was delish. Let me stir this around a little bit because it's melting, girl. Moving on to the next step, meanwhile that's cooking itself, we're gonna go ahead and add water to our masa. I don't know if it smells burnt or am I just overthinking it right now. So to our masa, we're gonna go ahead and add 1.5 cups of water. And once that's done, we're gonna go ahead with a whisk and just kind of whisk it all up. Oh my god, bitch, it's smelling a little burnt. My dad gave me the pressure already of bringing the pan, girl. So now, no me queda de otra. No me queda más que vivir en la estancia de mi alma. Make sure you get all the masa that's down here because y'all see this? We don't want that. Once our piloncillo is melted, we're gonna go ahead and add 2 abuelitas, like the whole entero bites. 1 and 2. And then we're just gonna let this sit and melt again. Another assumption you guys have of me is that I wanna get my boobs done. That one, I've been thinking about it for a long ass time, bitch. Well, not a long ass time, probably like a year already. I'm just indecisive right now just because like I like my boobs and the boob size that I have, but I just wish they were a little bit more lifted. And then I also would want a boob job, but then what stops me is like that I've heard so many people have like side effects when they get them done. And I know it's like super rare, but the thought of that just scares me a little bit. I don't know yet, besties. If I do end up getting them done, I'll let you guys know. But as of right now, I don't have plans of doing anything. But if I do have plans, I'll let y'all know. I got you guys. Before I do another assumption, let's check if the chocolate is done. Ooh, that was fast. I'm gonna do 1/2 gallon. So let's try to tantearle because I don't know what 1/2 gallon is. I know it's half of this, duh, but I think we're good like this. Maybe a tiny bit more. That's it. And add our vanilla, 1 tablespoon, period. And we're also gonna add our leche condensada, 1 can of this. It's already looking good. It's already looking good. Now we're just gonna mix everything together and we're gonna let the milk heat up. We're gonna let it sit for like about 5 minutes. Okay, one of y'all said you're an overthinker. And girl, let me just motherfucker tell you, you guys are right. I'll just overthink about everything and it just pisses me off. And I think I'm an overthinker también because I am a very caring person. So I think that also kind of enhances it by 10, bitch. It's not even that serious. It was never that serious. I honestly feel that my bald spot also comes from that. Some of you guys were saying that it could be stress, and that's also what the doctor told me. And I do think that I stress a lot, even for things that are out of my control, and I need to learn how to handle that because that's bad. Like if I'm stressing about things that are out of my control and I can't do anything about it, then why even stress about it? But there I go, overthinking, and now I'm pelona. One of them was that I'm too trustworthy. And I don't get it. Are you guys saying that I trust too fast? Or that you guys can trust me? Because I'm both. Bitch. Well, actually, I've gotten better. Before, I used to be so naive, dude. I used to think that everybody was nice, that no one could hurt you in this world, that people didn't have the heart to like backstab you, until someone backstabbed me, until people stopped talking to me, until people were being mean to me. And that's when it all hit me. And I was like, I learned my lesson. I stopped trusting too fast. But with me, bitch, y'all can tell me your deepest secrets, and they're coming with me to La Tumba. Because I ain't saying a word. You did not hear from me. And that's on motherfucking period. Alright, this is where my twist comes in, because I actually love Champurrado de nuez. And the receta that I saw online did not have nuez in it. So I was like, bitch, I'm gonna add nuez. I don't know how. Hopefully it comes out good, but I'm gonna add it. So I feel like adding it to the masa and molerla all together will make it perfect. We have our nuez here. I just don't know how much to put on. And I feel like one is a little bit, so I'm just gonna add the whole thing, because why not? You guys, I cannot stop thinking of that video of Peso Pluma and Anita, and her just being like, that was the funniest thing ever. He was sweating, he was nervous, he was praying for a miracle. Some of you guys were blaming Anita and being like, damn Anita, you wrong for that, you wrong for that. But yeah, you guys have to understand that at the end of the day, they're performers and they're artists. Like, that's their job, you know? You can't tell a performer to not do their job. And I get it, so there's limits. So I'm sure they choreographed that beforehand, and Peso Pluma was aware. Like, he was aware that was gonna happen. He probably consulted it with his girlfriend first. The girlfriend was probably like, yeah, babe, that's fine, no worries. As long as she ain't backing it up on you, I'm fine. You know? I don't know. Sometimes I try to think of like conversations that famous people would have. And they're just normal people like us. So I feel like they would have that conversation, you know? Anyways, enough of that talk. We're gonna go ahead and blend this up, and I'll be right back. So we're just gonna mix it again. We're gonna take out the canela. Thank you very much. You were useful, but you're gone, mama. Next step is the best step. We're gonna go ahead and add our masa molida with the nuez. We're just gonna try to whisk it when we put it in. Diosito, por favor, que mi champurrado salga muy bien, porque si no, mi mamá y mi papá van a estar muy decepcionados en mí y no me voy a poder casar y no voy a tener la bendición. Por favor, Diosito, amén. Gracias. Let's do it. Okay, so we have to whisk for about 8 to 10 minutes. Girl, my arms hurt already. Another assumption was you grew up spoiled. Nothing wrong with that. I don't think I would say that I grew up spoiled, but my parents did try to give us everything that they didn't have growing up. And I am super blessed and super grateful for that. Because when I grew up, I was able to see how hard they were working to be able to provide things like that for us. Like luxury things like a PlayStation or a Wii game or, you know, little things like that. When I grew up and I had my first job, I was like, like, dude, literally, I was like, there's no way it's this hard to make money. And I even told my mom, like, wow, mom, like, you know what? Thank you for everything that you did for us, like, growing up, because they really tried their best. I love the way, like, my parents educated us growing up, because our parents would always remind us to stay humble and to never creernos. Like, don't think you're better than anybody else because you're not. This is not coming out like champurrado. This looks more like hot chocolate to me. Another assumption was that my mom raised me with high standards when it comes to relationships. And that is very true. But I will say that my dad has a lot to do with it as well, because growing up, I always saw how my mom would treat my mom, how my dad would treat my mom. And I always told my mom how I wanted a husband like my dad, because My dad always treated her good. Like, my dad was like the perfect guy in my eyes. Just the attention that he would always give my mom and like things that he would do for her. It just made me feel like that's the type of man that I want to be with one day. And I'm with him right now, girl. So I am a very, very lucky woman because there's not a lot of guys out there like that. But there is a man for everybody out here, bitch. So just because I said that there's not a lot of guys out here doesn't mean that you're not gonna find the one. Stop it. Plus, you don't need a man right now. Me being a mom to you, like, mija, estar soltera es mejor. Tú disfruta, tú sal, tú conoce, tú ten amigos, ten muchos amigos. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have our champurrado right here. Bitch, I thought it was supposed to be a little bit lighter. I literally don't know how I did. Let's hope I did good, girl, because esto no me está gustando. We have our little tacita right here, and we're gonna go ahead and serve it and then just let it cool down. Yum, se le está antojando. Step number 1, huele rico. Yes, approved. Like if I go to a posada and I smell this, I'm like straight fire, dude, straight fire. Let me taste it. Okay. I'm gonna add more milk because it's too espeso. I just realized that I had to add half a gallon to it. So basically, I have to add all of this. No wonder it was super thick because I added half a gallon. I was like, why is it so thick? Like me. Okay, this time for real, I'm gonna try it out. Ah, este ya se ve mejor. This is the real deal right here. Hold up, bitch. I'm not even trying to toot my own horn, but dude, this is good. But now I need my dad to try it. Tienes que probar esto. We're gonna have my dad try it to see if it came out good. He doesn't want to be on camera, so he's just gonna try it from the sidelines.
Muy bien, te salió muy bien.
Really? ¿O no te gustó?
No, sí.
Dime la verdad.
Está bueno.
Are you sure?
Otras veces les queda muy aguado, como atole. Pero esto sí es champurrado.
¿Sí? Quedó como espesito, pero no tan atole vibe.
Sí.
Okay. Alright, besties, so that's gonna be it for today's video. My mom is kind of busy right now, so she can't come and try it. But I will update you guys tomorrow if she did like it. But if you guys enjoyed this video, do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.